Well, hello there, everybody. So nice to see you. This is the Comedy Thief. And where am I here? And we are funny old guys. And beside me is the famous Dr. Fatpacker. Dr. Fatpacker, say hello to our wonderful crowd.
Well, hello, guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you here with us today.
And below me is homeless Charlie. He's got his wig on because it's getting chilly in the nighttime.
Yeah.
Charlie, say hello to our wonderful audience.
Well, hello to our wonderful audience.
Dr. Fatpacker and I really like your mustache.
Bye. What mustache?
What did you say you called it? He looked like who?
Then you look like who? Are you talking to the comedy thief? No, because that's you. Are you talking to homeless Charlie?
Life is so confusing, folks. We tell jokes and you laugh, and it's hysterically funny. But before we start, we have a point of conversation, and just between the three of us. The point of conversation is, all right, listen, guys, very carefully now. This is very important. You and your girlfriend are in the park. Very romantic, very romantic. Just as you are about to kiss her, a pigeon drops a load that drops right down her face. During that romantic moment, what do you say and what do you do, Dr. Fatpacker?
Oh, well, the first thing I would do is go into my pocket and take out my Taschentuch and wipe the stuff from her face. And then I would say, would you like some revenge for that? And then I would go into my song. My song says, all the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. Then they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts, then coated with cyanide. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine I feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park. And then I would stop. That's what I would say.
That was so romantic.
Yes, I loved it. I loved it.
Almost Charlie, you and your girlfriend are in the park. It's very romantic. You're so close together. You're about to kiss her when a pigeon drops a load and it drools right down her face. What do you say and what do you do?
Well, I thought about it very briefly. First thing I would do is I would really laugh because it would have to be funny. And then, of course, she should wipe some off and put it on my face. And then she'd punch me in the mouth, kick me where it hurts, and leave, and I would never see her again.
Well, that's
It wasn't like you pooped on her face.
Well, what I would do
what would you do?
I'm in the park and I'm all set to kiss my lovely girlfriend, and a pigeon drops a load right on her face, drools all the way down.
If you know all that, what will you do?
I would say, honey, I used to love you. That's what I would.
Oh my goodness.
Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
That seems kind of cruel, you know. That's just low.
I'm kind of a cruel guy.
There you go. My family told me to stop telling Thanksgiving jokes, but I said that I couldn't quit cold turkey.
Yes.
That's it. I can't.
Oh, good. Okay, almost Charlie.
You're telling me to be short, and then I am, and you'll wonder why I'm not talking.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Remember, because we're old, having sex on a regular basis helps keep your memory alive.
Yes.
So I wish you all a great 2016.
Me too. Well, I have to read this one, guys. Two young boys, they walk into a pharmacy one day and they pick out a box of tampons and they go to the clerk and the checkout. And the pharmacist asked the boy, the older boy, son, how old are you? And he said, I'm 8. The pharmacist continued, do you know what those are used for? And the boy replied, not exactly, but they're not for me, they're for him. He's my brother, he's 4. Oh, really? The pharmacist said. Yes, the boy said, we saw on TV that if you use these, you'll be able to swim, play tennis, and ride a bike. And right now, he can't do any of those things. None of them. Dr. Fatpacker,
When I was home in Dusseldorf, we had an American was traveling in Germany, and she comes up to me and she didn't know the language, and she felt very lost. And I tried to help her out. She sneezed, and I said, "Gesundheit." Well, she threw her arms around me and she cried, "You speak English."
It was a beautiful thing. And
Yeah.
that evening, I bet, was just wonderful. Almost, Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I hope it's not too early for Christmas joke, but the Supreme Court has ruled that there cannot be a nativity scene in the Capitol this Christmas. Now, this isn't for any religious reason. They simply haven't been able to find 3 wise men in the nation's capital, and a search for a virgin still continues. However, there was no problem finding enough asses to fill the stable.
Wow. Well,
Oh, there you are.
we just lost all the politicians. Well, thanks a lot there, Homer.
Well, yeah, thank you very much.
When I was young,
Yeah.
my mother told me, she gave me this wonderful advice. She says, when you grow up, you can be anyone you want to be. Well, apparently I found out that identity theft is considered a crime. That's what I found out. Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, my grandsons were coming to visit with me the other day, and it was the week before Christmas. This was last year. And at bedtimes, the boys knelt down beside their beds to say their prayers. And the youngest one began praying at the top of his lungs. He's going, "I pray for a new bicycle. I pray for a new Nintendo. I pray for a new stereo." And I said, "Hold on a second. You don't need to yell. God isn't deaf." And he goes, "No, but grandma is."
Oh, like that one. Smart boy. Almost, Charlie.
Well, there was a woman, and this is what she said. Of course, while she was saying it, she was sobbing her heart out. Her eyes were swollen, her nose was red, and she said, "I can't see you anymore. I am not going to let you hurt me like this again."
Wow.
And the trainer says, "It was a sit-up. You did one sit-up."
One freaking sit-up. Well, little Johnny, 4 years old, sat on his grandpa's lap, and he says, Grandpa, can you make a sound like a frog?" And his grandpa kind of smiled, says, "Well, yeah, I think I can. Why do you ask, little Johnny?" And little Johnny said, "Well, I heard Mommy and Daddy talking last night, and they said that the entire family, can go to Disney World just as soon as you croak." That's what they said. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh my goodness. Well, I found out something special about Father's Day.
Yes.
By tradition, the fathers wear a red flower on Father's Day if the father is alive.
Okay.
And the white flower if he's dead. But I also found out that if they have a nagging wife and a house full of screaming kids, they wear a pink flower. And that means they are living, but wish they were dead.
Oh my gosh. Oh, marriage is a beautiful thing. Homeless Charlie.
Well, here's a quick question.
Okay.
How do you tell someone you love them without them making it weird that you're under their bed?
Charlie, you're a very strange man.
Woo.
Anyway, you guys know that I drink too much.
Yes.
We've heard.
And I lost my girlfriend. So what I did is I signed up for eHarmony, the dating service.
Yes.
But it was a complete failure, a total mess, because I got paired with Jack Daniels. That's who I got paired with.
Whew.
Dr. Fatpacker.
I tell you, I was.
Hold it. Dr. Fatpacker.
Yeah.
This is your last one.
Oh my goodness. This is moving right along here. This is
It
nice.
is. It is.
Now, Of course, I mentioned that we have a psychiatrist up the hall from my office.
Yes.
Well, the one night we went out and we were drinking a lot, and I said to him, "Tell me something fun that happened at your, or something interesting at least." And he goes, "Val, I'm going to tell you. Now, I'm not going to tell you her name, but one of my patients came in. She was a blonde model, and she says, 'Doctor, you must help me.' And it's gotten so that every time a man takes me out, I wind up in bed with him. And then afterwards, I feel guilty and depressed all day long." The psychiatrist said to her, "I see. And you want me to strengthen your will to power?" And she goes, "Oh, heavens, no. I want you to fix it so I don't feel guilty and depressed after."
The sex part is done.
Yeah, come
Wonderful.
on.
Wonderful. Dr. Fatpacker,
Yeah.
what's her name?
But no, I can't tell you that. I'm under strict, patient doctor
Oh,
things.
I understand. Just give me your address then.
Yeah, okay. I can give you a phone number. How's that?
Almost Charlie, last one.
Well, this is sort of cool. There was a
Oh.
new supermarket that opened near my house, and it has an automatic water mister to keep the produce fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And near the milk department, you could hear the cows mooing and smell the scent of fresh hay. And
Wow.
when you get near the egg case, you can hear hens cackling and a nice aroma of bacon and eggs.
That's beautiful.
But I don't buy toilet paper there anymore.
It's just not going to happen.
Uh,
Well, my last one is yesterday,
yeah.
I found this great big spider in my house. And I'm running around for the bug spray, and I grabbed the hairspray by mistake. And I sprayed the hell out of this spider. Well, it didn't kill the spider, but he looks fabulous.
I'm
So
sure
anyway,
it does.
We're done. We're out of here. Folks, we're glad you were here. We hope you laughed a lot. It's been wonderful. But, oh, I almost forgot. We invite a very famous person to be on our very next video. And I've got it right here on my,
Who's coming?
Well, we're going to invite for our very next video to be on the video. Her name is Mamie Eisenhower. So Mamie Eisenhower, we want you to check in with Funny Little Guys.
Mamie Eisenhower?
What?
No, you can't invite her.
Why not?
Isn't she dead?
She's dead?
20,000.
That's what I heard.
Well, we can't invite her. So we'll invite Dwight D. Eisenhower. Dwight, you will be on our video, and that'll be wonderful. So you check in with.
Isn't he dead too?
He's dead?
I don't know. We'd have to look him up, but I think so.
Make it Junior.
We're not.
There you go.
We're not going to invite anybody. This is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye. There'll be nobody on our next video, so there. But I want to say goodbye and pass along to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell and his wonderful 3 words.
There you are. Well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. And please, please, from the bottom of my heart, well, from the top of my heart too, but from my heart, I want you to remember these 3 things, right? Ready? Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Please, that would be very helpful to us. Thank you.
And Charlie, say goodbye to our expanding, fabulous fan base.
Well, goodbye to our wonderful expanding fan base.
That's it. Everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here. We'll see you down the road. Everybody wave goodbye.